broadcast of the emergency alert.
This is a happy story about an adorably whimsical little boy named Jimmy and his cute little puppy named Mr. Wiglinton. Only words couldn't do this heartwarming story justice, so we hired the best artists ever to painstakingly create the illustrations for it. It took 5 years and cost 7 brave men their lives, but I think it was worth it. I threw them in the pit just to hear them scream. They never go away, you cannot wash the blood off. I can see them in the walls. They keep shouting and shouting, and the wallpaper is bleeding, and they never stop jumping around. They're dead, dead people can't move around. They never leave me alone, the screaming never stops, the screaming never stops, why God? What? Meet Jimmy and Mr. Wiglinton. Jimmy is 10 years old. He likes baseball.
Baseball is so fun.
Baseball is fun because you throw a ball around. Jimmy has a puppy and the puppy is called Mr. Wiglinton. Mr. Wiglinton has leprosy. Jimmy thinks leprosy is a funny word.
Leprosy's a funny word.
Jimmy named his puppy Mr. Wiglinton because he wiggles around a lot. Jimmy's dad calls wiggling seizures, and oh God, that dog is puking blood everywhere. Jimmy thinks seizure is a funny word.
Seizure's a funny word.
You've got mail,
says the adorable puppy.
Mail? Is it a present?
Asks little Jimmy.
Present from whom, Wiglinton?
Why, it's a present most gruesome, Jimmy. A present from the void, Jimmy. Leprosy spreads easily. Now Jimmy has leprosy. Jimmy thinks leprosy is a funny word.
Leprosy's a funny word.
In a few days, Jimmy's flesh started rotting. Oh, how frail indeed is this vessel we call a human body. Jimmy's right arm started itching, so he scratched it. Jimmy's hand fell off. There was nothing but itchy numbness, and the warmth of fresh blood.
Uh-oh,
claimed Jimmy.
I can't let my parents see this. Surely they'll go to the vet and put Mr. Wiglinton to sleep.
Jimmy loved his puppy very much. Mr. Wiglinton licked all the blood off the floor.
That's good, Wiggles. Help me clean.
But Mr. Wiglinton had no other thought in his small puppy head, and the hunger. He had a thirst that could not be quenched, a hunger that could not be satiated. He would kill just for the sake of killing. It helped the hunger go away, but only for a little while.
Dum-dum, diddle-dum-dum, diddle-dum-dum, diddle-dum-dum. There was a turtle by the name of...
Every one of us must remember to do the same thing. That's what this film is all about. Duck and cover. This is an official civil defense film produced in... That's why these children are practicing to duck and cover just as you do in your school. You will know when it comes.
A few weeks passed. No one noticed Jimmy's condition. Jimmy thought it was because he was hiding it so well, but most likely it was because his father spent all his time at work, indulging in carnal pleasures with his big-breasted secretary, and his mother was an abusive alcoholic. But still, some problems occasionally arose.
What's that horrible stench, Jimmy? It smells like something is rotting in here.
Shouted Jimmy's mother.
Nothing, Mother.
Exclaimed Jimmy, while hastily trying to hide his decaying flesh under his bed. Mr. Wiglinton was having one of his wacky seizures. Must serve the void. The void is me, must serve the void. The void is me. Jimmy thought the void was a funny word.
The void's a funny word.
Jimmy's pulsating brain was partly visible because his bones started softening, and a part of his skull had fallen off. Two months passed.
No, Daddy, you can't take Mr. Wiglinton away.
Poor Jimmy cried.
For Christ's sake, son. It's only a degrading lump of biomass. He's been dead for 2 weeks now.
But I saw him move just now.
Honey, that's just the corpse fly larvae.
Jimmy died shortly thereafter from a broken and rotten heart. The end.
This picture is a blatant lie, since all animals go straight to hell and will never know the face of God. Merry Christmas.